Everyone, Ammo here with more Heroes of the Storm, and it's been a while since I played Heroes, because I had vacation, came back to doing a lot of other games, and a lot of other things. Didn't have much time to jump back into Heroes, being a very competitive game, then I'm like, oh gosh, I'm not going to be bad, be all rusty, and you know what, that's pretty much true, but we'll see about that in a second. While I was gone as the patch, or at least right when I got back to the patch, and they've added Sylvanas. Now, we're not going to talk too much about Sylvanas. I haven't seen her do too much good, I've only seen her in a few games, but she hasn't, I don't think she's been played well. Looking at her, if I go to the shop, looking at her abilities, she actually seems
Stand
pretty
with
good.
me, or fall before
Okay,
me.
so I know, yeah, I got it. You shoot the closest enemy with 25 damage. Preferring hero stores 5 charges, and this is just you just mash this thing. Withering Fire. It's you just Q, shoot out 5 extra arrows while you're doing stuff, or you can pace it out depending what talents you take, because you can get follow through. So you can every time you use an ability, your next basic attack gets empowered. So you can just Q basic attack, Q basic
Unleash
attack
me.
endlessly. Shadow Dagger, it's a damage and then damage over time, and it spreads. Which is, that's pretty good damage. I'll take Wave, show Banshees in a fairly decent area, which does decent damage. You can also, very important, teleport to those Banshees. So that's your maneuverability, that's your escape. That's how you get out of dodge. But it's also a powerful attack, so you gotta commit to either, attacking or getting out. Her trait, I mean, it's not so good for team fights, of course, because it only affects minions, mercenaries, and towers. But it can be very good for laning early on. Minions get stunned, the enemy gets early mercenaries, just stun them down, they can't do anything. And very importantly, you can just walk up to a tower and start shooting it, because you're going to stun it, it can't shoot you back. So if there's no heroes around to challenge you, you can just walk up, start destroying towns. Which is really fun. Very silly. Heroic abilities, either shoot a giant exploding silencing it. Sylvanas, I swear, I mean, shut up for like 2 seconds. A giant exploding arrow that also silences, so if you don't hit an enemy directly, you reactivate it to detonate it and to do damage to silence. Pretty strong for team fights. Or a 4-second cooldown alt, where you just take over a minion. Except cooldowns increase to 20 seconds when used on catapults. This sounds really good, but I mean, you're just taking over minions, and then your enemies can kill them. They get experience for killing them. They're just minions. You're just getting extra minions, which is pretty. I haven't seen it. I mean, maybe I'm just underestimating it. Maybe it's actually secret overpowered. I'm just not reading it right. But from what I've seen, it's not a particularly strong ultimate. It sounds cool, but doesn't seem to be too super good. I can imagine you have like some Sylvanas split push kind of deal with you're stunning the towers and you're stunning towers and possessing minions and just withering fire all the minions that are survived. Maybe that kind of thing, but I don't know if that's Sylvanas' style. She seems withering fire. You have a lot of talents. You have some talents and abilities, do lots of damage to the enemy. So I feel like she's a little more fits into not being a specialist and being more of an assassin than a specialist. She's one of these specialists that becomes more of an assassin, one of these classes that can very easily do the job of another class, so she can very much be an assassin. And also, that's what she looks like when she gets stunned or something. And I'm going to be playing Nazeebo though. We'll try. I might buy Sylvanas. I actually do like the way she plays. So I might buy Sylvanas. We'll do a video on her later, possibly. But we played this game Rut shows with Nazeebo. It's one of my first games back, so I'm super rusty. It's not the first game. That one was a nightmare. But it's one of the first games.
Unleash me.
Shut up, Sylvanas. It's one of the first few games. And Nazeebo got tweaked in the patch. He's a little bit nerfed. Just his abilities that were strong just got nerfed a little bit. His ultimate isn't quite as good. Some of his damage things just got tweaked a little bit. So it's he got adjusted, and it's mostly is on the nerf side of adjustments. Alright, here we are on the Sky Temple. There's a new map with a recent patch, but I didn't play it in the few games I played. And once again, like I said, just like we might play Sylvanas, probably end up playing on that map. I'll do a video on that map. This is just people wanted content, and this is what I had available, so this is what we're doing. I'm actually queued up at default here on Vala. Also have Syntax on Rhaegar, Dix on Jaina, myself on Nazeebo, and Oknar on ETC. We have a lot of damage, a lot of ability damage, unless default goes more of an auto attack build, which I think he does a little bit. He does a little bit of compromise. He gets like searing attacks. Otherwise, Jaina and Nazeebo throwing out spells, doing lots of damage. Rhaegar, really good support. And of course, ETC, quite a good tank there. Team. They have the new Sylvanas ready to go. No, wait, that's not so. God, look at the. Okay, come on, you can understand. Like white hair, kind of night elfish thing going on. The bows. Okay, that's Tyrande. Then I've got Tyrande, and then Sylvanas, and then a Tassadar. Almost forgot Tassadar. Don't call him Zeratul. No, Zeratul's over here. Tassadar, Tyrael, and Zeratul. They have their own fair share of damage, including an assassin, which will take out our. Oh my! I just let the cat. I swear, cat. Good things will be in game. Nothing's going on. Cats are so silly. All right, so I'm going top lane. False going bottom lane. People just love to sit in the tower at the beginning of the game for. How long are you alt tabbed? I'm pretty sure they patched it so that once the game starts, it kicks you into the game. Maybe they didn't notice, or maybe not. I don't know. Regardless, ETC stays AFK for a little bit, which is pretty frustrating. But here we go. And oh my gosh, this is like second game I want to say that I played. When I just got back and jumped back into Heroes, like oh, it's my second game. So we're gonna see some messy plays from me, of course. Probably. I don't remember any specific. Probably. Here. Okay, watch this. Yes. Oh, I saw Tyrande a little. Yeah, I see Tyrande running around. Sick dodge on the stun. Nah, I was gonna get the stun, but she hits all my spiders and my frogs. Takes her own damage. Tyrael's coming up here. I'm sad because I was like, I really wish ETC was in the fight. He just I was getting back into the game. Got 2 mid here, Default and Rhaegar. Exchanging some harassment. Tyrael's going up top. And there you go, bottom. Jaina and Zeratul. Jaina seems to be getting harassed by Zeratul quite a bit, but yeah, it's fine. Tyrael jumped in on me, did a little damage. You see, pushed him away. It wasn't that exciting, despite my kind of low health bar. Here they are going in deep, and I'm like, come on, turn around on them. We can fight this. I'm Nazeebo and Tyrande will be fine. Yeah. Boom, catch Tyrande in the zombie. She's taking tons of damage. I almost kill her. Look at that. ETC's going after Tyrael though. All I had to do was slide in there and punch Tyrande. Would have been fine. Nope. And that's really fun. It's really weird that little lag spike was caught once the temp was activated. It's sad that actually in game that little frame skip. Really, I distinctly remember that. Very strange. Here we go. I think I'm like 90% sure. They definitely changed the replays. Yeah. They changed the replay because you used to be able to see player chat, and our Jaina this game was very talkative. She wasn't being rude or anything. She was just very, just like, we gotta do this. We gotta do this. Very excited. Which is it was fine. There they go. They're fighting for mid. We're taking top easy enough. We decided they're not going to test top, so we're just going to keep it. We're just going to say we move down. That's not all we're going to do. Just stay up there and keep control of top. We took a few shots from mid. So we're exchanging all of top and for most of mid, which is fine. And the Paul got jumped out by Tyrael. We just missed that. Which is a shame, but whatever. We get BTC comes down to help. I keep control of the top. Tyrael comes up. Tyrael's going to try to push me off of this, but he doesn't get here in time. It's already charging the final shots. You can't quite do anything about that. So yeah, all top for most of the middle. That's a fine trade. We are branching back out towards the map. Next temple will be bottom, so we're going to be ready for that soon. It's not right now. Vault is here. This Sylvanas, we don't know if she's lagging. She made some odd decisions. We don't know if she's lagging or just bought the hero and isn't quite sure what to do with her. It's very common when there's new heroes. People just buy the hero without understanding it fully, and then you know, they run into some trouble because of that. Rhaegar was getting got right here. Default ETC pushing down the mid lane. I had free reign in top lane, just killing them pushing. Because they are spending a lot of time and energy getting these knights. Which, I mean, ends up being alright because the timing of it will be up for the bottom temple, but seriously, look at all this effort and time we're putting into that. We're already a level ahead. And they're just letting us get free farm top, letting us push in, shove in middle, even let bottom fall. So that was a huge investment they were doing for those early nights. And I don't think it ended up being worth it. Here we are, getting prepared for the bottom temple, grabbing the giants. Help push that lane out. I'm still top. It does show! Why didn't Jane? I know Jane was saying things. I know other people. Was I just missing it in chat? It's possible they're just missing it. I thought maybe they changed it around. Maybe I just missed it, or maybe Jaina wasn't talking yet, which I swear she was. There is Jaina's like, yeah, get ready for bot. Yeah, we're all getting ready for bot. I'm still top. Zeratul tried to jump on me, but I mean, come on. He actually blinked into the towers while he was fighting me. That's one reason why he's so low. I mean, he wouldn't have killed me, but he couldn't keep fighting it off because he got very low. So here I do some damage to the mercs, just so they don't quite do as much damage when they push in, because they will be pushing in once bottom fight. Go back, heal, and not get some on, and head down. I wasn't super worried about sprinting straight down because I know Zeratul was I just knocked him out of the fight. He's not going to be there super fast. So it'd be a 4v4. It's not like I was making a 5v4, but not really not. So it does start. So the 4v4 kicks off. Material's in there doing some damage. You can see some doing what he can. Defaults in the back end, very low, doing as much damage as he can. I come in from behind, block off their escape route, and now I'm in here throwing in spiders and frogs. Almost said turtles again. And zombies. Zerato's in the corner. He had to blink out. Sylvanas is here, almost dead. The heal from Tyrande saves her life. And now they're all so close to being dead. You can catch her in catch Tyrande in the wall, zombies, and finish her off. That is so good. And default catch dual Sylvanas. He turned on his searing arrows there for a bunch of burst damage. She just melted them. The wall is pretty much the perfect size for your wall zombies, or the gate is. So I almost always cast my wall zombies on the gates, because you block someone out, you block someone in, they can't leave the gate, can't go in, or if they're in there they get caught. It's a very good place to throw. Very good checkpoint to throw your wall zombies. So you always gotta go through the gates, enemies gonna be coming through and out of the gate all the time. Not getting any top experience, which is kinda sad. I was hoping someone would go top, because I'm still down here bottom. So maybe ETC, they're getting nice, which is fine. I just thought, because Jaina's down here, I don't know what Jaina's doing. I don't know if Jaina had a phone call or what, but she's just like sitting here. I'm not sure. I thought maybe she would go mid, someone else go top. I don't know, whatever. No big deal. Here we have, oh look at this catch on Tyrande. Alright, I remember this. Because default said, I'm pretty sure she DC'd. She just stood there and auto attacked without any support and got killed. So we're pretty sure she DC'd there, which is sad. I mean, that's not. It's never fun to win, because, we're not going to say we won for that one kill. It's never fun to get advantages with DCs. I guess it's part of online games, I guess. It's going to happen. It happens to me. I've lost games because of some inexplicable lag spikes before. Now we're just posturing, pushing up lanes, getting ready for the next tower spawns. Getting experience, of course, still getting experience. We're 2 levels ahead. We have our IC. Here I block out Tyrande, and actually almost caught Cassadar. Now, and Cassadar can just use his stupid ghost ability to get through the wall zombies. I was mainly blocking on support there. Actually almost caught him on tail end. Jaina gets caught here, more wall zombies. Landing lots of zombies. This one blocked in ETC for the most part. I didn't realize, because that was. Oh, I couldn't cancel it so much health. But my ult does plenty of damage, pushes them off for the most part. One of the big tweaks to Nazeebo is that his ultimate doesn't have as much AoE. So it's harder, just harder to hit people, because it doesn't have as much area of effect. It's harder to do actual damage to people. So what I've been noticing a lot is that people are very easily able to run away and spread away, get away from these single ults. You're not doing nearly as much damage. Just taking out these towers before you get the temple. And then ETC, right there, we did not expect. I'm going to pause it right here for a second, because ETC jumps in, ult Sylvanas. No one was ready for this. Default's like down here, getting pushed off by Tyrael. Rhaegar's trying to support us. I'd like sprint in. I don't think I actually use sprint. Yeah, only level 11. I run in to support ETC, but he's just very aggressively trying to lock down Sylvanas here when the temples are open, and we're trying to get temples. So if you run off to the temples or support ETC, I'm just going to let my tank sit here alone. So we all have to support him. Start throwing some damage, scare him off. Yes, Jaina. Jaina had her caps lock on the entire time, which I know she did. So I haven't seen her not say any caps, so I'm sure she just has her caps on. They have bottom actually jumping Ronda here and take her out pretty easily, probably with searing attacks. I go up to try to contest top, and I see Tyrael and Tastar here, and I can't 2v1 them. That's not going to happen. And then also Sylvanas is here, so we try taking her out. She teleports out. And now we're just harassing. There's 4 of them here, 4v2. We're being very brave. Yeah, it's 4v2. We're being very brave by pushing up here like this. We end up backing off a little bit. And that's fine. We trade top to bottom. That's a pretty typical trade, and we're already ahead, so we just stay ahead by minutes. golf course, give them experience. What we're gonna do, if we go in there and fight it, we're just gonna die, give them experience. But we decide they're all top, and we're all bottom. Let's get this boss, and they've already started the boss. That's a very good call. I don't know who pinged that. So I don't know who pinged that. Whoever made that call is a very good call because they get top temple, bottom temple. We can all just rotate to the boss way before they ever get there. So here we go. Boss is gonna be dead before they even get close. Yep, there it is. Zeratul just gets here to watch us take it. That was very good for us. And we're all going to also going to take the giants, but they're there. Being a recall, and yes, we're getting some more on. There we are getting some giants. We're having giants pushing with the boss. We already have a minion wave here. Very good. Zeratul's doing a good job trying to clear it out before support comes in. I have no idea what Toronto's thinking. She just ran in. I don't know. Maybe that was more lag. Maybe it's a lag issue. She just ran in there. But you didn't miss anything. She just literally just walked in here and got caught and killed. So we're not quite sure what's going on with Toronto. Yeah, actually, I didn't realize it was that bad during the game. Zeratul's trying to walk out. 3 of us with his ults. It doesn't matter. We kill him anyway. Material jumped on me to cancel my ult, but then he was overcommitted. He died from that. So we took 3 down with that. Surprising, because they had their whole gate poured up. We don't know why. Not quite sure why that was what they chose, how they chose to react to that. We're 3 levels ahead. Trying to end. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to end it. Possible to die here. As you can see, we don't end. We don't need to be in a rush to end it. Even though it's a ranked game, and you don't need to destroy the buildings, you don't need to be rushing to end it. End it. Out here, default calls to take out the fountain, which actually really confused me at first, because when she pinged it, the in-character voiceover was, "Let's take out this fort." I'm thinking we can't take the fort. What are you talking about, Bella? But no, he just meant the level, which is fine. Here we're going. Someone wants to try to take the knights. I think that's crazy. They're all going to be there. Throw the spiders over to check. Yep, they're all there. They'll just get the temple. They can have the knights. It's fine. And good thing we didn't try to fight that because we called that had a connection issue there. So imagine we go in there to fight that, Birdie maybe behind on numbers, and then default disconnects and just gets blown up. That would have been disastrous. No, here we go. Set up. We already have minions pushing, so we have vision of where they are. See them coming. Setting up. Throwing out some spiders to maintain vision, get a little bit of damage on. Catch Sylvanas, which is great. She just rolls out of it. Or Banshees out of it. I don't know what to call that ability. Kind of excited to play her. I feel like we should be in locked. Here we just dump everything on them. Or ults. They all get caught in the stasis field. Except for me, but I'm here chasing off. I was chasing off Tyrion, who barely got away because of the ult nurse. I'm pretty sure that's why he got away. I would have had more damage done to him if the ult wave they used to. Yeah, Toronto's running in again, which I'm thinking we're seeing this. You know, we're seeing this in replay. At first I thought maybe she was being bad, making silly decisions, but in replay, she must just be having connection issues. She was just lagging and DCing and just didn't mean to walk into us. It did. I was like, the only reasonable explanation I have for the thing she's done is that she's having connection issues. Which I didn't realize that when I first did this, but yeah, so be it. It happens. And this isn't the best Heroes game I've ever made. Oh my god, this Jaina catch though. Oh, Jaina. Oh, good catch, Jaina. Jaina aggressively going after Cyril and getting the catch there. Very well played, Jaina. This isn't the greatest Heroes game I've ever played, but I'm just now getting back to the game. It's one of the last games I'll get back into after my vacation. So we're gonna get some more games out. Get the rust worked out, and hopefully have some more videos uploading in the future. Particularly, I mean, I am curious about Sylvanas, but she's new and she costs a butt ton of money, and you did get some money because part of the... Here, Zeratul's trying to kill me. I'm like, what are you? I'm like 4 levels ahead of you. What are you? I appreciate the effort, but come on. And then he runs into the slow, and then default just finishes. So that was a good... I mean... That would have been a good idea, but we're just too far ahead of that. That was silly. There's no way he was going to kill me that time. Here, default catches again. I think, yeah. I think Sylvanas has some potential. Kind of want to buy her. Here's Tyrion really teleports back to me, get out of my ult, and that just leads me back to the rest of the team. So then he's out. I try sprinting, getting a sweet catch, and I do catch Sylvanas here, but I don't have follow up to take her out. No, she shoots the. That's not Sylvana. That's not Sylvanas. That's Tyrande. Catch Tyrande. Sorry, the skin. You know, I can understand the confusion. Catch Tyrande, and she able to escape. Rhaegar's apologizing to default because he accidentally ulted himself instead of Vala before she died. She was dying, and he accidentally misclicked himself instead of her. Yeah, so I'm thinking about buying Sylvanas, but she costs 15,000. That's absurd expensive. Got a bunch of gold because they changed the level up reward so you get more gold for player levels, and if you are already above those player levels, then it's retroactive. So most people got a ton of gold. They just got a bunch of gold. Everyone's in the beta already had a handful of levels, got a bunch of extra gold. So I have enough money to afford her. That's a lot of the money. I'm not sure. I do like her, but 15,000. Come on, my lot. I want to look at her build before just see what she was doing. Cause looking at her talents, an idea of a build. What I wanted to do, mostly just hero damage. So I'm going for my Team Fighter. Default takes a ton of damage somehow. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, I'm actually gonna rewind that just a little bit. I don't like to rewind a lot in this replay system because it's still kind of pretty silly the way it works. Okay, because I think, did he get caught in the stasis and get out? Which would then just have to be a replay error, because once you're in stasis, you're in stasis, you don't get knocked out of that. There you go, he shooting, get hit, got healed. Yeah, he got caught in the stasis mid-barrel roll, but then was just teleported out of it. It must be a replay error or something, because if you're caught in the stasis, you're caught in the stasis. Or it might be, because it used to be unstoppable when you did your barrel roll. I'm pretty sure the patch said they changed that. But maybe not, maybe that's how it got it. Regardless, it's kind of lucky. Got stasis. Of course, the team's up here just forging as bottom by herself. Now here at 4, the 5, they're pushed out. Forced for Ireland in that 5 time. Getting ready. Get ready. Drop some ults. Come on. Come on, drop some sick ults. Look at that all grouped up. They do the ult. They press the ult. I think I'm waiting. I want the perfect. I'm waiting too long to use my ult. Or it's on I don't know why. Well, I was otherwise waiting to use my ult. The Vala gets jumped on twice and goes down because there's material. The Tastar goes down. See, this I can't quite hit him with the ults. And he's able to get away. Well, he was almost able to get away. But then he just stayed in that bush, right? Or just bit him to death. But is it the ult on Nazeebo is just a little bit. It's just not as quite what it used to be. They also buffed his Gargantuan ult, which maybe that was Sylvanas. I'm pretty sure she just knew it was over and just walked into this, but maybe the Gargantuan ult is buffed now a little bit, or damage-wise at least. So maybe now it's more of a competitive ult. But the Nazeebo ult just doesn't look the same as it used to. You can't really do as much chasing. It's definitely for you have to get people locked down or all grouped up in a choke point. You're not going to be doing much chasing people down without maybe with the level 20 modifier with more speed, you can still chase people down. But as the regular works, as the way it works normally now, it's just not going to happen. And I almost take down Tyrande with my Hero to Storm. Remember, default saying from me to have Hero to Storm, that was my last kill for it. And then that's the game. So that's the game with the new Nazeebo. Very nerfed slightly in a way that changes how he works, because ult just isn't the same powerhouse it used to be. He still does a ton of damage. And still look at the stats. Where am I? I'm behind default of Vala, you know, obviously does crazy amounts of damage. I had a little more siege damage though. And most XP contribution, I love when that happens. I mean, you're doing something, if you have the most XP contribution, you're doing something right. You're laning, you're getting lane minions, you're getting mercs, you're helping the team. What? He didn't have Hero of the Storm either. There weren't even enough takedowns in the game for that, but yeah, XP contribution, important stat. Take a look at that. If you have a high XP contribution, you're doing something right, regardless of what the rest of the scoreboard says. There's no show talents. Oh. I want to take a look at this. I guess that's just more. Maybe that's a replay bug because if I rewind it, can we see talents? You used to be able to see talents in replay. They might have changed that. No, okay. You can just not after the game is over. So Sylvanas, what she has so far? Increase the range, yes, and venom, pretty good. Heals for 10 each time it spreads to a new enemy does not sound very good. 10 is not a lot of health. And I'm sure it scales, but you're not going to end up getting that much health from that. The Wailing Arrow, if you actually land, it's pretty good. Extra movement speed for Withering Fire, maybe? You gotta think of that. And then the game doesn't go on that much longer after this. I think she can be good. I think Sylvanas could be pretty strong. I haven't seen her in that many games. For all I know, she's super OP, and everyone's saying she's super OP. I'm sounding like an idiot thing. Oh, she might be good. But it's just the couple games I've seen with her, like this game, she hasn't been impressive. So I'm hoping to see her done I think she could be done rather well. For Withering Fire, the way Withering Fire works, you're shooting out arrows all the time. Basic attacks are alright. You have this dagger for damage over time. These banshees they can use either for a good attack, a good AoE attack, or for an escape. And her big silencing, decent damage arrow, I think she'd be pretty good. That's it for this video. It's 28-2. I knew it was a little bit of a one-sided game. I didn't quite realize it was that bad. That was then we was having that kind of connection issues. But hey, we're just getting back into Heroes of the Storm videos application. Baby steps here. All right. Don't expect the best game ever. I just got back. Okay. As you can see, I wasn't even making all the best plays. Did get highest XP contribution. I'm actually kind of proud of that. At least I was still being a helpful member of the team. So thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more. Follow me on Twitch. I'll let you guys know the deal, and I'll see you next time.